Okay, what's up, guys? Good day, good evening, wherever you are. So today's video is how to operate a Gunpla business at home without taxes, without rent. So you can do this like a side hustle for extra income. Yeah. For me, I'm early retired. I I just do whatever I want every day and earn passive income. I also have a lot of side hustles, including like real estate, and also sometimes I sell Gunpla. I stopped because I was busy at other priorities and I was annoyed by some toxic buyers. But toxic low baller buyers, maybe those uh, that are like, you know, they're very toxic to talk to. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they're they are like on drugs. So, just ignore them and just focus on your goals. Just block them as soon as they show their attitudes that they're toxic. They can even buy Gunpla, even if it's just a few bucks. They have to lowball you uh, for like 50 cents. 50 cents. Like, yeah, like half a dollar. They have to lowball you for half a dollar for every penny, and then they will hit you online and get back up from their toxic friends. Anyway, so enough about that. So yeah, at least I got that out of my system. I apologize. It's one of the reasons I stopped. But if I hadn't stopped, uh, maybe I could have earned more. But I don't need anyway. I don't need side hustles anyway. I can have the life that I want without doing anything like this. But I'm doing this to be more productive. It's very boring, early retired, so I'm back to selling model kits and other side hustles, and selling like games as well. So like games here, I bought some games. So I bought 200 pesos, and at 200 pesos, where's the GTA 5? Yeah, that's the GTA 5 in the Darksiders. I might keep this for collection, but someday if I sell this, I can go for like 500 pesos. So 200, I would sell for 500. So yeah, and get uh, 300 pesos income. So that already covers the transportation, the gas, the labor. So it may be 200 income, and then 200 peso, and then 300, and then I get the 200 back, and then 100 pesos will be like for the labor, transportation. Uh, I don't count the storage and the electricity, because since it's already part of my house. So I also bought this house in cash, just for also for like storing stuff to sell online. So what's good about this format? It doesn't. I don't have to pay rent, and I don't have to pay taxes. I don't have to register. Before I had a Shopee store. And I stopped because we were forced to like register with BIR, if I remember correctly. There's like an upfront fee, I think, and there's some taxes you have to pay, like maybe every year. I don't know. So I don't want to deal with that. So I'm already happy, with this format. At least there's no pressure. I can just do this on my free time. So I also went back to a full-time job because I want to be more productive. I'm a very productive person, but the goal is to retire early, and then have control over my time and my life. Have the freedom. I value freedom over money and material things. But after 5 years of early retired and so free, I can still do what I want and buy what I want. If I want, I can still travel, but but not as much. With having the money and with a full-time job. You have full-time job, you have benefits, you have a regular salary. So basically, my my job salary is like my spending money. I consider that my spending every month. So my dailies are covered. So my job salaries are already my spending money. I will use that to travel locally and internationally. Going to Ibu Japan next year and to eat what I want, buy what I want, buy the things that I've always wanted. So my format is usually I buy things like after a year or two. I would add it to the cart or my mind or my list. Uh, some stuff I buy after like 15 or 20 or 10 to 15 years, something like that. So if I bought it, sometimes if it's higher value, sometimes I waited like 10, 5 years to buy that. Okay, so the format is so so let's talk about brand new kits, unbuilt, unassembled. So these kits are brand new. So I could sell this for, let's say I bought this for, I think 350 including shipping. So I could sell this for like maybe 650 or yeah, something like that. If I'm not in a rush, 700. If I'm not in a rush, maybe 600, 650. Depends, depends on the negotiations. If I want to, clear up some space. If I would sell for, if I would give discounts, uh, I would allow it sometimes if it's bulk or I have other transactions that day. So I will just, just one go. So I'm fine with the drawback with this is that it's time consuming. I have to go out to get the stocks and I have to go out and have it shipped out and the preparation and packing on my end as well, especially for assembled kits, built kits. But and for these, it's just easy. You just have to bring this to LBC. That's my current option that I prefer. So I have to look into more options later. So and I'm planning to buy an e-bike or electric scooter, but it's marketed as an e-bike. So we'll just call it e-bike. You know, times change, things change, and it's marketed as e-bike as well, probably for legal reasons, so that the poorer people, the less fortunate people who buy e-bikes can afford it. They don't have to to pay for driver's license and all that. They can immediately buy an e-bike and use it for a living. So this is a good opportunity. So I bought this for like I think 600 something or 700. So I can sell this for if I want to sell this regular price. So it depends. See the damage box here. So maybe 1,500. So maybe 1,600. So I think the mall price for this is 1,699. So I'll sell this for 1,600. So probably if they wanna get a last price or tawad, so 1,500 probably something like that. Also this I bought this for like 600 or 700. Also this, so I could sell it. Either way, if I sell it like 1,500 or 1,400. So it depends if they get bulk or the number of transactions. So I could go for 1/4. Either way, I've already earned twice, at least twice the purchase price. So if the last price would probably 1,400. So I bought this for 700. So 1,400. It's already good. It's good enough for me. Yeah. So at least it's don't have it in the inventory too long. But I have some inventory here, like a similar box to this. So I bought for like the transient Gundam. I bought for 550 including shipping. So I sold it for like maybe 750 because I was decluttering. So depends if I'm decluttering. I would do something like that. Or yeah, I think 700. Yeah, but 200 income is still good, but not great. It's fine, but but sometimes with the volume, sometimes if I have like in a week I have so much transaction, so it's fine. It depends. So yeah, something like that. So so when it comes to assembled model kits, so I think I bought this for 350. I could sell this for 850, something like that. I have what I do sometimes. I buy kits from like quitting sales, stuff like that, or and sometimes yeah, sometimes there's like uncommon or rare kits during like quitting sales, something like that. People are quitting, so I have contacts. So yeah, that one I bought for like 500. It has some issues, so maybe I could repair it a bit. Sometimes I could repair that I don't want to sell. Sometimes I could repair and resell. Depends on the model kits. There are kits like are rare, so stuff like these. I bought this 300. I could sell this for maybe 1,000, something like that. 1,000. It could go for like 1,200, I think. But it will be slow. So if I want to sell this faster, maybe 900, 1,000. But I don't want to because part of my collection. Sometimes I have duplicates. So I have duplicates of this guy, so maybe I could sell those. Here's another duplicate, but it's on display. Sorry for its state. Yeah, so it depends on the rarity as well of the kits and the brand. So this is a really really rare one, but I want to keep it in my collection. I bought this for like I don't know, maybe 300 or 400. So it could go for like 2,000 pieces right now. It's very very rare. So that's it. So the red one in the back, this one, I bought it for like 350 or 300. So that could sell for like 900 or 1,000. So that's the format. And I also someday I also plan to like when I retire, I want to buy a bigger house that's closer to the city. It's gonna be in a subdivision, but it's in the city. So the city is expanding. I don't need to go to malls to have a store there, so I won't have the problem. Anyway, of paying rent and stuff, and anytime we could get, uh, anytime that these malls can evict you anytime for whatever reason. So we previously had a store in Plazuela, and with my brother, we sold some gunpla there and other stuff. But their store closed down because the other stores are not following the rules set by the standards of the owner of the mall. So the owner of the mall didn't like it, so they stopped everything, including our stores. So that's life. So that's why here it's a lot less lower risk. It's at home. I just do it in my free time, and my customers are worldwide. I mean, not worldwide. They are nationwide. Sorry, my customers are nationwide. So yeah, all over the country, all over Philippines. I just ship it out, and I'm highly rated. So when I started doing this, I used an account where there's a lot of toxic buyers. So it had a 1 star. Yeah, because of the toxic buyer. But other than that, it's all 5 stars because of my service, my excellent service. So I'm 4.7 rated now. So at least might be good that your rating is not perfect, I guess. I don't know. But I'm thinking of using another account or just making another one. But I don't know, maybe I don't know if I want to make another one. It's just too much accounts already. It's just annoying. So maybe I'll take the L. It's just one review. Anyway, I'm 4.7. Anyway, we can't please everybody. So that's that. Anyway, because I'm gonna be like on business mode, so it will be this time. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be focused primarily on the profit instead of keeping other people happy and also keeping them happy just for a survey. So we can't, please everyone. There will always be low ballers, and scammer people. So we have to take the L sometimes. But there's like 99% more positive reviews than negative reviews. So that will speak for itself for your reputation. And also, I'm gonna have an investor from Japan. So we're going to sell some Gunpla and some stuff from Japan and sell it here. So I will be doing the labor, but it's fine because it's good for me to go outside. Even though I have the full-time job now, Even though I have a full-time job now, I'm fine with going outside to ship stuff. It's time consuming, but we need to have a perfect life balance. We need to have a life balance. I want to have a life balance. I want to have different activities, instead of just being early retired and playing video games all day. So I want to be productive. So also this will be slow moving. These are not food, and the price is more focused on. The price is more focused on income, a profit. So this will be a lot slower, but there are times when I have a lot of stocks, and in a week I would have a couple of transactions. It's like a couple of thousands every week. So imagine that. So it's gonna be slow, and also with my reputation, it's pay first. So I have some buyers that become friends, and regular customers they come back. I also sell the boxes of some of the kits if they want. One could go for like 400 or maybe 450 if you want to include the at least the gas or the fare. Not the gas, I mean the fare. So and not to be too pricey, and I would give discounts as well, especially for regular customers that are good to me, that are not toxic, low ballers, and are not drug addicts. So that's it. So anything I want to add on the description. So yeah, I also sell consoles. So I only have a PS5 now, but sorry for the state. I just painted it myself. I'm gonna buy a new one with LEDs, a case. So I also buy and sell consoles. So this one I bought for 2,000 pesos. It's good as new. I'm gonna sell it for at least 3,000. So it's up for sale for 3,200. There was a message for the last price. I told him 3,100. So it's gonna be slow. Just find the right buyers. What's more important is if it's slow, it doesn't matter because I have a lot of my income is fine. I have other sources, so this will be slow if you want profit. So, and they increase in value. Okay, so some increase in value. So over time. So yeah. So that's it. So let me go to one here. So I have here. It's customized, so I can, and it's rare. It's a Dragon Momoko brand, so I could sell that one here with the Canon here for 3,500. That's my last price, but I'm not gonna sell it. But I had one that's not customized, it's a regular Canon and no wings, so I bought that one for like 500 and I sold it for 3,000. So that's it. So yeah, just find the right buyers. So that's it for today. So here's my display, and I plan to Uh, if I run out of space, I'm gonna display them on top. I mean, the boxes that are not built, the brand new ones, or whatever stock. So this could be, if it's built, this could also work as a storage space and display for selling products. So I have some spaces here that are out of reach. So I could use that to store kits. So I'll just buy some racks like that to store the kits. So I also have here, this was intended for my stock room for the kits. So yeah, I could store kits here as well and display. Maybe store them on top, I don't know. Oh yeah, I think this will be the display area. So here's my stock area here. So yeah, so I'm gonna stock kits there. Yeah, just maybe this area is fine to stock brand new kits. Maybe I'll just put some plastic on but there's no leak here, so it's fine. But this area has a leak, so that will not be for business area stocks, whatever. So yeah, totally unfortunate. Scam pandays. So yeah, this was intended for my stock room for selling Gunpla, but this area I can still stock Gunpla to sell. But this no, this not sure. So just stock there some, yeah, just my collection boxes for my collection. Yeah, I also like do so I can also stock them vertically here. So there's still a lot of space, so yeah. So I could go for a full store. There's a lot of space. And also what I do, I do like this. I stuck it here and on the shelf, and then put a Gunpla here display. So maximizing the space. So example, I put the box here. I could go 2 layers if I want, and then put the model kit that I have my collection or for sale, and display it. So maximizing the space. So we'll go vertical. So yeah, so I'm gonna go vertical here as well, and still some space here as well for display and for stocks. So yeah, I think I could go full-blown store here and go worldwide. So I still have stock space there. So I'm slowly buying these racks, but this one is cheap and it's thin, so I'm not gonna buy this anymore. But I bought this on bulk. That's why it's cheaper. You get what you pay for. But buying online is damaged. So so what I'm doing is, like, before work, I will buy these racks because they're very sturdy. They're jumbo and they're thick. So I have the extra money anyway with my full-time job, so I can buy quality. So I don't have to cheap out, because I can still buy it, but I mean, even though how much money I've earned, I'm early retired and earning passive income. I bought 3 houses already, soon to buy another one that's bigger. But I still behave the same way. I still budget. So even though my budget for Gunpla is a lot every month and for games, but I still try to control the spending. So that's it. Pants it. It's gonna be be a longer video. So I think I've covered pretty much everything I wanted to, because this is also my business proposal to my sponsor from Japan. So yeah, if anything I want to add, I will just add it in the description to keep the video short. Have a great day. Take care.